Hey guys, welcome to a new series on the channel. I'm your host, God in the Trash, and let's get right into it. So we're starting off the Chicago Bears franchise here on Madden 24. It felt like the Patriots franchise was getting too easy, plus the realistic draft classes are so overpowered that I feel like it's more fun for me to get, real authentic draft classes I have to scout. And I decided, why not start where the NFL season is right now, Week 10. Um, yeah, starting in Week 10, we're taking over the Chicago Bears. If you see in the top right corner, our coach is Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame Hall of Fame middle linebacker for the Chicago Bears. I thought in honor of Dick Butkus we would do this, and plus, the Bears need the help. I mean, yeah, they really need the help. Justin Fields is our quarterback for now. To be honest, I'm gonna sim to the end of the year. If he has bad stats, he's not gonna be our quarterback. I really don't believe in Justin Fields as a player in real life, and I think it would be better for us to trade him. He already sucks. Yeah, that's an awful player. Don't really have that many good players, honestly. The only bright spot on offense is DJ Moore. Even he has not been great. And in real life, Jalen Johnson has wanted to be traded. So, yeah, I've looked at the scouting throughout the season, but basically what I did, actually, let me show you the schedule. So, the scores will not be the same, but if you look here, through Week 10, everything is accurate. Everything is accurate through Week 10 for each team. Are the Saints really 6-3 in real life? Is that true? That is crazy if that's true. I'm going to look it up. Saints record. Okay, well that one's a mistake. They're not 6-3. They're 5-4. But whatever. They're all mostly accurate. It's actually kind of annoying that I messed that up, but most of the records are accurate. Patriots 2-7. We are 2-7. So we hold the fourth overall pick and the third overall pick right now because we also have the Panthers pick in real life, if you know that. But yeah, with that being said, I think we're just gonna send the season. There's no point in playing out a season where we're atrocious. Um, Worst offense and one of the worst defenses. So we'll just sim to the playoffs. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to show you guys the scouting because I did a few bits of scouting. We're 2-9. What pick do we have? The number 2 pick now. And the Eagles are ridiculous, and the Ravens are also ridiculous. But I'm going to show you the scouting right now. There are some good players. This corner, Devontae Monty, we need corners. He would be elite. He's an elite corner out of the University of Florida. He's ridiculous. Very good. There's some solid QBs in this class. I think the best overall quarterback in the class is Dexter Olsen at Stanford. He kind of looks like, honestly, Andrew Luck, just a little shorter. Good field general. Max Spearman, another player in this class, solid to good speed, great to elite throw power. He can fucking sling the rock. Mick McCormick out of Stanford. I'm sorry. There's 2 Stanford QBs. That's pretty funny. 2 Stanford quarterbacks in this class that are in the first round. I don't know what they're doing, but Malachi York, also a really good quarterback in the first round. Great to elite strength, great to elite throw power, poor to marginal speed. Then there's Jerry Springs, the scrambler out of Missouri. Good to great speed, great to elite throw power. He's very good. And then there's Alex Cartwright, who for some reason has gone down 12. I think at the beginning of the year, he was up here with Spearman and McCormick, but he's going down. But I don't really know why, considering he looks to be an elite power throwing the ball. He can run the lights out. He looks like a Lamar Jackson type, 6'2", 221 at a Georgia Tech. He looks really good, and honestly, he looks like a better, what's his name? A better Justin Fields. 3/4 and quick throwing motion. Yeah, he can run. I think he's the best quarterback in the class. But I think the most polished is probably Dexter Olsen, but he has the most potential in this class. I think we're taking a quarterback in the first round, and that's like not debatable. Like, I don't care where we're taking it. Now, there is some good running backs, and I think the best running back in this class is Clifton Baker. Now, he was like more up, but I think the reason he goes down is because, running backs don't go that far. There's also a guy like Keontae Martin who's really good. But I think we really want to take Clifton Baker because, oh my goodness, that might be a generational talent. Great to elite jumping, great to elite speed, great to elite strength, great to elite excel, solid to good agility, decent to solid change of direction, but he also can catch the football. A to B catching is crazy. A to B catching traffic. That is a generational talent at the running back position. Like, damn, bro, that is a ridiculous player. Yeah. Yeah. There's some great players here. I think Devontae Monty's probably the best player in the class at corner, but there's going to be some good... We're going to go through the entire offseason in this one. We're simming through the rest of the season. There's no point in playing it. Also, I just realized... 8. Then there's the... I forget what it is. What's the thing that you have to turn off so shit doesn't happen? Progressive fatigue. That's off, so it won't be in for the start of the season next year. Because progressive fatigue is like literally ruins the game. Sim to playoffs. We're gonna sim to the playoffs. See how good we finished off the season at. I don't know if we're gonna be good or not. The fact that 2 Stanford quarterbacks are projected to go in the first round is fucking hilarious. Maybe they use a 2 QB system. I don't know. We go 4-13. Not a great season. We finish with the number 2 overall pick and the number 4 overall pick. So we could utilize, because the Panthers, we of course have the Panthers pick, but I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, the Cardinals are so ass, but there's not really any talent that I would want to trade up for. The only guy I want to trade up for is that corner, actually. What do the Cardinals need? Oh, they need corner. That's probably who they take. And they also have Houston's pick. Do they need ends? They also need ends. Here's the thing. I don't know what they're taking. But let me do my franchise moves. Okay. We have X Factor ready. Good. Let me have offensive development. Trades. That's big. We just got a trade value increase for our trades. That's important for us. But I think now, depending on how Justin Fields did, I think he probably did really bad too. 12 touchdowns, 16. That is not a future quarterback. That's just not a future franchise QB. It's just not. This is the worst offense in football. 32nd in offensive yards. 29th in defensive. I think we're probably the worst team in the league, even if we only got the number 2 overall pick. Let's send to the Super Bowl. Somehow we beat the Packers. Falcons-Ravens is a crazy Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. Arthur Smith's going to come off playing like a genius for not playing his best players, but... Who wins the Super Bowl? The Ravens. Lamar gets his first Super Bowl. Legend. Legend. Lamar Jackson wins his first Super Bowl, wins Super Bowl MVP. How is Darren Darnold getting depoised? That's so dumb, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Rashee Rice wins Rookie of the Year. That's a little nuts. CJ Stroud should win it, but okay. Yeah, I'm not picking up anyone's fifth-year option if they're there. Jalen Johnson, I think that we want to extend him. Free agency is going to be better in the long run for you. Montez Sweat is getting extended in real life for a 4-year contract. They gave him one. So I'm going to offer it to him. So Montez Sweat will stay here. Nope. Reject your fifth-year option. Darnell Mooney, you can leave too. Everyone on this team's trash. The only guy I would like to keep is probably Jalen Johnson, but... Yeah, we'll take Jalen Johnson, give him a tag. I'll franchise tag him. He's the only guy that I think is worth keeping. And I reject the offer for Justin Fields. I reject Justin Fields' offer. I'm trading Justin Fields. He's awful. An atrocious QB. Who wants Justin Fields? You're terrible. Justin Fields has hit the market. The Buccaneers need a quarterback. Hey, man. Is it worth it? No. I don't know, dude. There's not really that much I want on your team. I mean, I'd like a receiver. Mike Evans would be cool, but it's just he's too old. Give me a first-round pick. Or 2 seconds, actually 3 seconds for Justin Fields. How about that? Two seconds. And a fourth. Two seconds. And a fifth. You want your franchise QB, don't you, bro? Give me something. Yeah. You guys suck. You guys suck at drafting. Oh. Who needs a quarterback? No, you don't need a quarterback. You have Anthony Richardson. Giants do need a quarterback. They only have Daniel Jones. Give me a first-round pick. You don't have anyone I want. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown? Atrocious. Hey, man, the Rams need a quarterback. You give me a first-round pick and Puka Nacua, we got ourselves a deal. Or a second and Puka, or 2 seconds in Puka Nacua. And you get Justin Fields. A second. Puka is too much. Too much for them. It would kind of be bullshit to get him 2 years in a row, but 81 catch. Yeah, no. The thing is, like, they have Cooper Kupp, and Jamal Agnew, you would get a quarterback of the future with Justin Fields. It's not that bad of an option to trade Puka Nacua. He only has normal depth. That's the thing. Second round pick. We'll give you something in return. We can get something better for him though. How about you guys take Tyler Scott in the deal, or you want a Cody Whitehair or Tevin Jenkins? He's actually ass. How about a fourth this year? Nope, they're not giving up Puka for Justin Fields. They won't do it. What did Kenny Pickett do this year? He was garbage. If you give me George Pickens, I'll do it. And a second round pick. And a third round pick. It's definitely possible. You definitely don't need a quarterback. You guys might need one. Will Levis is not good in the game. Receiver, Treylon Burks. You guys definitely need a quarterback. I would take Jordan Addison in a first round pick. How about this? A third in 2026. What else do you want? Jack Sanborn? Tyreek Stevenson. You want Tyreek? Wow. Okay, Justin Fields, Tyreek Stevenson, a 3 in 2026, a 4 this year, and a 4 in 2025, netting us a first round pick. Selecting that's actually a huge trade. Here's the thing. I now kind of want Puka Nacua. I need another receiver. Because DJ Moore and Tyler Scott ain't gonna do it, and I didn't see any receivers that I like. Puka Nacua, only with normal dev, is possible to trade for. Here, man. Left outside linebacker. Okay, I'm okay with giving you TJ Edwards for him. Not gonna do it. That's actually a good amount of value for Puka Nacua, so I'm gonna offer this and a sixth, and if you guys don't do it, I don't know what you want me to do. Okay. What do you want me to do, bro? Quarterback, Tyson Bagent. Jervon Dexter. Kyler Gordon. Puka Nacua, we get. That is an interesting move that we got Puka Nacua to be a receiver for us. I can absolutely get his depth trade up. He's good enough. 89, number 89 is kind of a crazy number for Puka. Let's change the number. But we traded away our quarterback, so let's get him. What's Puka's number in college? That's my question. What the fuck is Puka Nakua's number in college? Puka Nakua. College. So he went to Washington and BYU. Interesting. He could wear number 12. He could wear 15. The number that'll look the coldest on him is probably, I like 6. 6 or 5. I think number 6. Puka Nakua, I think, has a lot of potential in real life, and I think he has a lot of potential for our team. Now, we waited a year for trade for him. We also gave the Rams a good haul. It's not like we didn't give them a good haul. We gave them Tremaine Edmonds and a corner, and they needed a middle linebacker desperately. I wouldn't say desperately. They now have Ernest Jones and Tremaine Edmonds. That's a really good middle linebacker duo. For Puka Nakua, who's a great receiver, but you already have Cooper Kupp. You don't need Puka. He has great trade value. We want a receiver. Rasul Douglas. Interesting. Now, I do have another player in mind to trade for. We need defensive line help. And there's no other team to go to for defensive line help than good old Philly. You guys got Jordan Davis. So, how about a third next year for Jordan Davis? I'm okay giving a second next year. Yeah, they'll do it. So, a second round pick next year and a 7th in 2026, getting us Jordan Davis, an absolute behemoth up front that will swallow people up for years to come. That's a huge pause. Defensive tackle Michael Pierce. There also is 2 really good defensive players at the top of the class. Yeah. So I won't be surprised if we are able to get. We literally have our pick of 2 really good players on defense, either a corner or another defensive lineman, which is fine. Shaq Barrett is available. That's actually a really good option. We could put TJ Edwards inside, play middle linebacker. He's very good. Speaking of middle linebackers, Devin White's available. Josie Jewell is also available. Devin White has 91 speed. Interesting. Okay. Ryan Neal. This would be another interesting option to put at linebacker. 89 jumping is really good. We have Jaquan Brisker. I get that issue with it. Okay, Ryan Neal. That's a lot of money for Ryan Neal. I'd offer him a 1-year prove-it deal, and you can play linebacker. What do you want? Scheme fit. Ryan Neal, I'll give you a big deal. 2-year, player friendly. I would give you a player friendly contract to come here. Even then, he does. Yeah, Ryan Neal really does not want to be a Bear. One-year contract. Let's see. Corners. Rasul Douglas goes. Marcus Peters is still available. We can sign him. Oh, shit. Is Tyron Smith not available? Yup. Commanders have a great class. Tackle Jonah Williams. I would like Jonah Williams. He kind of looks like Jonah Hill. Okay. Bro. QB. Kirk Cousins is asking for way too much. I would sign Kirk to be a quarterback for us. He would top the depth chart probably. We traded Justin Fields already. We do not need him. He's not our player. He's not a guy. He's not our quarterback of the future. He's just not. Which is fine. But there are players in this draft that I think are franchise players. So, you know. My signings. We signed Marcus Peters. All right, Jordan Brooks, you're 26 years old, 88 speed. I'm okay with kind of overpaying for you, so. Eric Kendricks. The very least I get Eric Kendricks. See combine results. Anthony Howard. Oh my god, that's a generational talent at the end position. That is a generational talent. C block shedding makes me nervous. A power moves and A to C finesse moves. That makes me want to take Monty at 2 and him at 1 and trade up. Alex Cartwright is moving up boards. I got to take him at 4. When the quarterback is moving up boards, you're taking him. Clifton Baker is also moving up boards. That makes me nervous. He is the guy that I really like. Elite speed at 5'11", 221. Doesn't happen a lot. He can catch too, bro. There's so many guys that I really want in this class. There's 4 guys. If I can walk away with 3 of them, it's over. Okay. Here's the thing. Can I get a pick in the top 5 as well? We have 3 picks in the top 15. 2 of them in the top 5. If I trade a first next year and a third next year, can I move up to number 5? Or to number 1? Number 1? How about number 1? Giants have number 5. Who has number 1? The Panthers do, right? No. The Cardinals definitely have number one. Who are they taking? That's the question. What's their biggest need? Their biggest need is end. They're taking the end. I would really like the end. Okay. How about 4-3? Here's the thing. I don't want to give up and our third this year and a third next year. I don't want to have to give up 2 first-round picks unless I'm moving up a lot. And a third this year. And a 5th in 2026. We're offering you a lot, dude. This is crazy. We're basically giving you all of 2026. You should accept this, bro. We're basically giving you all of 2026. Can you accept it? Oh my god. 2025, 5th. How about that? Oh, what about an end? Do you want DeMarcus Walker? There. You get DeMarcus Walker, the number 2 overall pick, a 3rd, 4th, a bunch of picks. So, how about this? Our first, okay, Cardinals. Let's play ball. Our first next year. 2 firsts in 2025 and 26. No, that's too much. That's too much. 2025 and Jalen Johnson. How about just Jalen Johnson? You want Jalen Johnson? We need to get him off the books anyway. 8 mil. Do you need too much? That's too much money for you. There, Jalen Thompson off the books. Get him off the books. And a first in 2025. And a first in 2026. Jesus, this is so much. That is so much. At least we get the safety out of it. I might have to trade for one of those late picks from like the Chiefs. We just traded for 4 first-round picks in this draft. We're going to have to take the QB at 4. And then we're probably going to have to move up from 14 to like 8. So we're not in a great spot right now. We're going to take the I need to take that running back. So I would be okay with trading Khalil Herbert to move up to like 5. Have you seen our team? It's atrocious. The Giants have 5, right? What do you... Oh, we have a guard for you. We have a left guard, Tevin Jenkins. He is not good enough for you, right? I have given away all of my picks. There is no way. Is there any player that I... Honestly, DJ Moore. To be honest, I would trade away DJ Moore. Oh, damn, that's actually a good trade. I would trade away DJ Moore for a first-round pick. The Patriots pick. You need to give me a first for DJ Moore. That's not that bad of a trade. Holy shit. Middle linebacker. Alright, I'll trade my second for that. DJ Moore in a second gets us the 6th overall. We have gutted the team in hopes of... We've gutted the team in hopes of getting better over the next few years. Now, I am hoping that I can build through the draft and trade away 14 to acquire picks in the mid-rounds and try and get players for the upcoming years. Okay, is there anyone that we have signed? Eric Kendricks and Marcus Peters. That's it. And and we're targeting Kirk Cousins. So we need pretty much everyone. We have TJ Edwards, so we have that position locked. Sign Kamiko Ture. Kamiko Ture. Josie Jewell, I'm totally cool with getting on like a 1-year contract. We already have Eric Kendricks, so $6 million a year for Josie Jewell is totally cool. Left outside linebacker Tyus Bowser, Darrell Taylor, 83 speed. We get arguably 4 generational talents in one draft. I think that running back's generational. I don't know about the quarterback being generational, but the corner and the D-line are almost a lock to be generational talents. Carl Lawson. And we also traded for Jordan Davis in this off season. And we also have Gervon Dexter. I do not need Daquan Jones for that amount of money. How about Cesar Ruiz is gone. We need a center very badly. I would like to trade down to mid-round picks with that 14th overall pick. Because, oh my, that is atrocious. Andrews Pete, he is an old man. We have Cody Whitehair, so we don't really need the tackle. We don't need the tackle position necessarily, so I'm not going to worry about that. Tight end, Zach Ertz. Totally cool with Zach Ertz if we pick him up, but we don't need him necessarily because we have Cole Kmet. We traded DJ Moore, so a receiver is definitely needed. Rashid Shaheed. Hey man, this is not a bad pickup if we get him. For 7 years. No, 7 years is kind of crazy. Shit, I actually probably can get him if I cut one of our players that has too big of a contract. Who has a huge contract that we don't need? I don't want to cut Khalil Herbert yet. Oh, Larry Borum. Cody Whitehair, we can trade. He is not needed. How about a 4th-round pick for Cody Whitehair? Perfect. We probably could have got a 3rd. That sucks. We probably could have got a 3rd. 4th-round pick for Cody Whitehair. We get that. That's something big because we just gained a lot of money. We probably can get another O-lineman. And we can probably get Rashid Shaheed now. We signed Rashid Shaheed. How about no lineman like Natan Muti? Perfect. Signing all these guys. See college pro day results. Anthony Howard, favorite. Devontae Monty, favorite. Clifton Baker's projected 14. I'm literally gonna I'm probably gonna trade 4 and move down to 8 maybe and just try and get a first. I'm trying to get some extra picks out of it. So we're in a really good spot at 4. But 1 and 2, having 1 and 2 is nuts. Okay. Targeted Kirk Cousins, Darrell Taylor, and Netani Muti. We have signed Josie Jewell, Rashid Shaheed, Eric Kendricks, Marcus Peters, Carl Lawson, Connor McGovern, and Kamiko Ture. I'd like to sign a kicker. That's really good, but here, Kami Fairman. He has 96 kick power and 87 accuracy, so 6-year contract for Kami Fairman. We signed him 6 years, $7 million. That's such a insane contract, but he's 30 years old. He'll be kicking for a while. So here comes the moment of truth, the draft. Trade offers for who? Eric Kendricks. We just signed him, so I'm not going to trade him yet. But people definitely want him. I want Anthony Howard, Devontae Monty, and I'm going to say Clifton Baker. I don't know what Clifton Baker is, so I think Clifton Baker's going to be good, but I don't know if he's going to be good. That's the thing. And I've never seen that good of a right end. I wouldn't have taken... I'm not going to take... I wasn't even thinking about taking the end if I didn't see how good he is. The Anthony Howard player. 90% completion, of course, bro. Top 5 running back? Are you kidding me? That's a top 5 running back? We have to take him. Top 5 talent at running back is absurd. I'm going to create a save point here. Do this, and I'll see you guys in the draft, baby. Peace. I'm seeing you guys in the draft. You'll see the draft. That was the first part of the episode. I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger.